We see hundreds of scary videos online every day. While for many of them we can figure out a reasonable explanation, there are some on the web that are so scary because we simply can't explain what we saw. I'm your host Andrew, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 scary unexplained videos. At number 10 spot, we have Demon on the Dresser. In this video, a woman was in her home when her cat started to stare at the dresser in the room and started to pace back and forth. The cat's hair on its back then stood up, which never means anything good. Cats' hair on their back will often stand up when they're extremely scared. Later in the video, while the cat is still staring at the dresser, the cat starts to stand on one of its back legs, and I did some research on this one. When cats feel threatened by a devious predator, they'll often attempt to make themselves appear as large as possible. And you guessed it, perching up on the back legs is part of this survival tactic. If this cat was so threatened and scared, it felt like it had to stand on its back legs, then I'm convinced that this probably wasn't a good spirit at all. At number 9 spot, it's in the house. One family began to report that they were being terrorized by a demon after they conducted a seance to contact a deceased relative. At first, they believed they had contacted their relative, but minutes after, the voice they heard started to alter and change. Soon, the house began to show many signs of the supernatural, and in 2007, this video was posted to prove their experiences. The clip was recorded from 11 p.m. all the way to 5 a.m. and originally the cupboard was closed. After this, the family immediately put their house for sale, so I really feel bad for the new homeowners. At number 8 spot, we have the case of Brady Wells. 23-year-old Brady Wells had her whole life ahead of her. She was in school and had classes in the next month. So she decided to try and go out to the Grand Central Station, which was a nightclub in Longview, Texas. She then decided to take a drive to her sister's house in hopes that she would go out with her, but her sister was tired and decided to stay in bed. Despite being alone, Brady still went to the nightclub, but this would be the last time she would be seen. Brady was recorded on CCTV surveillance footage entering Grand Central Station alone, and she was seen leaving alone around 12:30 a.m. The footage shows Brady leaving the nightclub. However, a man with a white cowboy hat is following really close behind her. At first, you think they are going separate ways, but the shadow in the video when they leave show Brady getting closer to this guy. After days of no reply, her family reported a missing person and an investigation was underway. They found that her car seat had been moved back as if someone taller was sitting in it, and a gas canister was found that didn't belong to Brady's. At number 7 spot, we have witch sighting. So this next one is from TikTok user elkukui.tv. It seems like he's on a nightly patrol stopped outside of a rundown house. It's the dead of the night and he's the only one there with only a flashlight to help him. Around the first part of the video, we see a dark face peeking at the right side of the window, but it seemed that the person recording didn't even happen to notice. My seat is already out of the chair and you know this guy is going to have an encounter soon. It's said by some that he encountered a witch in her own home, which is why she quickly tried to spook him away once she saw him.
Bismillah. Bismillah. Hey! A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. Hey!
At number 6 spot, we have an aggressive spirit. Now onto the TikTok realm, we have a scary video by the user James Fitzpatrick. In the TikTok, we have a guy at what appears to be at his workplace when all of a sudden the power starts to cut in and out, causing the lights to flicker along with all the machines malfunctioning. It seems like this is a regular power issue, but as the video continues, you begin to see that this is being caused by something much more sinister.
Like there's a fucking poltergeist or some shit in here. Oh! Shit!
In the hub of our list, we have Levitation. This YouTuber claimed that she was being haunted by a poltergeist that wouldn't leave her home or her family alone. Days went on with constant banging sounds and objects moving on their own. Eventually, they had enough, and this is what they recorded.
Go!
Specifically, this is the Shapiro residence, and no, I'm not talking about Ben Shapiro. The couple who owns the house is named Philip and Mary, and after they talked about their supernatural experiences with their doctors, they recommended them to take a video, and now this is being claimed as real ghost footage. At a number 4 spot, we have a hospital ghost. Back in 2006, YouTuber Maysville Explorer captured some grainy yet terrifying footage at the now abandoned Hayeswood Hospital in Maysville, Kentucky. The hospital operated for about 60 years prior, but it would gain a bad reputation as being being a completely haunted place people should avoid. People in the town would claim that the ghosts inside of this hospital would haunt the entire town. As well, they would report that you can still hear the cries and sounds of the former patients and doctors that used to occupy the halls. The face at the end of the video is what many believe to be a ghost that is still trapped inside of the abandoned hospital. The video was shot between 10 to 11 p.m. by a single person. So much is unknown whether or not this video is real, but regardless, who would want to go up to this hospital just for some small little clip? Couldn't be me. At number 3 spot, we have disappearance of Andrew Gosden. In September 2000, Andrew Gosden was only 14 years old when he went missing. He was a very smart kid, racking up the highest grades in school and showing signs of maturity at a very young age. He was a pretty normal kid doing the usual, going to school, going home, playing games, eating, same pattern every single day. Except on September the 14th, his parents noted that he was much more irritable that day. Instead of taking the bus like he usually does, Andrew decided to go on a cash withdrawal place and take out 200 pounds. This is when surveillance footage captures him leaving the store wearing a Slipknot t-shirt. It was there where he bought a one-way ticket to London, and this is the last we see of him. To this day, his disappearance remains a complete mystery. 2 men aged 38 and 45 were arrested on suspicion of kidnap and human trafficking in London, but both have since been released under investigation. Was he lured to London, or was he there on his own? Who knows? Leave a comment down below of what you guys think happened to him. This is what he would look like if he was still alive to this day. At number 2 spot, we have an abandoned building. This video was posted on Reddit by a now deleted user with the caption, "Dark Demon in Abandoned Building." I mean, first of all, do we really expect anything good from that title? This brave guy decided to record his own adventure and stumbled upon a supposed demon. What even was that? Many people in the comments said it was a demon because the abandoned building has been used for many satanic rituals and other sacrifices. Near the end of the video, we even stumble upon an animal jaw, which was most likely used for a formal ritual. All the way at number 1 spot, we have face swap ghosts. We all loved the face swap feature when it first came out. We were switching faces with our friends, our family, our pets, but this TikToker exchanged his face with something that was much darker. Could this be a ghost in the background or a person standing? I mean, I'm pretty sure if it was a person, we would see them well before and they wouldn't look that dark. This video may stop many from trying out this feature altogether, and I apologize for that. Well, these are the top 10 scary unexplained videos. What do you guys think about our list? Leave a comment down below with your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for some more scary content. I'm your host, Andrew, and I hope you guys have a scary day.